Carl wasn't actually hungry but needed a weapon. He placed a glass cup on the door handle and set a plate near the door so that if someone entered, the cup would fall and make noise. Then, he took a knife, sat in the chair, and turned off the light. The night was peaceful, his follower did not appear. The next day Carl got on a flight and returned to the Dominican Republic. His car was parked outside the airport, but he remained cautious, changing routes multiple times to ensure no one was following him. Once home, he noticed 2 large footprints near his door, too big to be his wife's. A pile of cigarette butts beside them confirmed someone had been watching his house. This wasn't a robbery, it was a hit. Realizing he was about to be assassinated, Carl grabbed his gun and approached the house under the cover of shadows. More footprints near the entrance confirmed the intruder had already entered. As Carl stepped inside, he played rock music loudly, signaling his presence. His wife was nowhere to be seen. He rushed to the bedroom, it was a mess. Blood on the wall confirmed his worst. A call to the hospital revealed his wife had been seriously injured and was in critical condition. Alone at home, Carl was suddenly attacked by a man and a woman. They stabbed him in the head. "She loved you," the man sneered. Carl had learned not to cry. This wasn't a robbery, it was a personal attack. His uncle later told him that these two had brutally beaten his wife. Enraged, Carl transferred her to a private hospital, then went home to prepare for revenge. As a professional assassin, Carl had emergency equipment hidden in his home, even his wife didn't know. Armed and disguised as a tourist, he set out to find a green taxi, the one that had transported his attackers. When he found the taxi company, he pretended to need assistance. Once inside, he took out a gun and forced the manager to open the driving records. He found the car had been near his home 2 days ago and located the driver, a young man with curly hair. Carl didn't just leave. He staged a robbery to cover his real intentions. He waited outside the taxi garage. When the curly-haired driver showed up, Carl got into his cab, pretending to be a passenger. After a while, he pulled out his gun. Terrified, the driver confessed, 2 people, 1 man and 1 woman, had taken his taxi to Carl's house. After dropping them off, they went to a private residence deep in the jungle before catching a flight. Carl knew only one person had his home address, his boss. To confirm his suspicions, he boarded a flight to New Orleans.